Morning folks, no, it's alright, don't worry about it. Morning folks, today's video is going to be a VW Passat 1.9 diesel, yeah? So the first thing, all we're doing today is just brake pads on the front. We've got these little, I thought they were like adapters, but according to Jacob, what you do is what have you got there? Just a little,
got this little...
Does it come with it?
Yeah, it comes with it, just with the kit at the back.
That's it. So now we've got to find, oh, we got that one. Have you got that one, Jacob, as well? Oh, you got him.
That did the trick. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got one.
Oh, that's just, hold on. Yeah, that's the.
Right.
You don't commentary, do you?
No, we're just going to jack it up. I'm not keen on these jacks, but that doesn't come out, does it? No. What we'll probably do is jack it up. Yeah. That's it. We're free. And I'll put an axle stand underneath just to make it doubly sure. So
okay.
We've come to it and they're not that bad, to be honest with you. I'm just going to check the wire, because whether the wire's got caught and snapped and saying that the shoes need replacing, but there's a good couple of thousand miles left on them, yeah? But I don't mind doing them. Let's have a look at the other side. Let me just check. We'll change them anyway. So the idea is you've got to take this cap off here. There's a cap which is here. Let me just show you that. There's a top one there, and there's one here. If I can show you that. There we go. And one at the bottom. Okay, so put them. And what I do is keep the box and put everything that you've got off your wheels, your hubs, everything, all the bits, put them all in there out of the way. And now what we're going to do is get a screwdriver, a big screwdriver, put it in between here and squeeze the caliper back so we can get the brake shoes off. And then we've got to put an Allen key in here. Where are we? In there. And the bottom one. And then this will all come off and we can change the whole lot. There we go. And then we have to undo the cable. And well, I'll show you as we go along. Yeah? So at one point these have got a bit hot, Jacob, yeah?
Yeah.
What I've put in, I've put a screwdriver in between the discs and the pad, yeah? And then you push it back and that pushes the piston back that way. And then on this side, because this will control the whole lot, there's only one single piston. Then we've got to take these clips off now. Like so. They've got to go back on again, don't forget. So if you take them off, if you lie them down as you took them off, it just makes life easier. Alright, so now Allen key on them, and I'll show you what Allen key fits that. Alright, so I don't know what size he is, I don't know if he tells you. Some do. No, this is Allen key size. Right, so that'll go in there, and what we do is just crack these like so.
It's done the trick.
And then the one at the bottom as well. So put him in. Make sure he's all the way in. And that's it. Alright. So I'll undo these and then I'll get back to it. It's time to take it off. Alright. That's the general idea. So yeah, it's fine. So what I've done, I don't know if we did that, we filmed it. We got the jack on the car, which came with it, to lift it up. I've also got a bottle jack underneath the main swinging arm because I don't want this going down and breaking my neck. Okay, so we get this off. Nearly there. There we go, that's undone. Should be it now, and they should just pop off. There we go. That should. I don't know what's old. Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's they're not bad. Oh, I see. Oh. So, unless the other side could be worse because it's the other side that's got the sensor on it, so it could be the other side. But
right, yeah.
Anyway, so right, we'll take these shoes off. That one's. No, they could do it. It wouldn't hurt them if you change them anyway. Just gently ease this off. You don't want to damage the disc. probably find there's a bit of muck on them, so it's a bit awkward.
Could it just be the muck which is triggering the sensor?
No. The actual, what happens is the sensor is triggered when, if I can show you, on the other side I'll show you, there's a wire which will come down from the back of the shoe. It'll go in, it's embedded into the shoe. And what happens is then, when it'll be embedded in the shoe, sitting like that. So as this is spinning round, when it reaches that wire, which is embedded quite deep, when it touches it, it'll cause an earth, or it'll cause whatever, it'll trigger it, and that'll then put the light on your dashboard saying, your shoes need replacing.
Oh,
and that's all it is.
Gotcha.
There you go. Right, so I'll get this off. I'll get a wire brush on them afterwards. And a little bit of, just a little bit of grease. There we go. It just get rusted up because they're in the elements all the time, aren't they? God, they're in tight, I must admit. They do need a clean. There we go. Yeah, so we'll clean here and we'll clean this out as well with a wire brush. You can just, it's just a bit of rust. Okay,
Lovely.
we have to hope now these are the same ones. Not yet. I'll give it a clean first. Wire all these a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of tiny grease. Oh, you can do that, Jacob, up in the cupboard. Just pause a second. So it just needs a little bit over clean. Screwdriver will do the job. Just get rid of it down to the nice clean metal, and that'll make the pad should slide in a lot easier then. You don't really want too much grease on it, because what happens with grease, if you get the really thick grease, what that'll do, flick it up and all the dust will settle on the grease, and then what that does, it makes the shoe bind, and you don't want that. You want a nice loose fitting shoe really. So you know, I was like, that just went straight in, look, and that's it, easy. So that's what you want.
Beautiful.
Okay, now I'll do the other side, and then we should be ready to go. And I'll bring you back in a second. Let's have a look. So then we go, squeeze that bucket in there like that, and if we push the pad back enough, she should fit. Now I've got to push the pad back a little bit more, as you can see. So this piston has got to go back a bit further, and I've got a G clamp up there. And I'll show you how to
From it, yeah.
So what you try and do, I'm going to look a bit of a dick now, because I'm going to try and get this to fit on here. And there we go, we should be alright with that. And we got to see, can you see that pushed it back? It's not, when these are seized, then that's a bugger, that's a real bugger then. So we just keep going back, that's as far as it goes. You should do it evenly, to be honest with you, just in case any mechanic out there going to give me some stick. But we're not a mechanic, I'm a helper. So that should be back firmly, that's it. So now the shoe, push these right back out the way, and then we'll pop that shoe back in. There it is. So he will go on like so. Sorry, big hands in the way. That's it. And that should now go on there. Like a glove.
Like a glove.
And then what you do then, you'll line these up again, push them in, and then I'll have to get up a bit so I can see that properly. Right, so you need them lined up. I think that's it. Just get the top one in, just a couple of turns. There we go, so he's in. And then same with the bottom one, push it in. You might have to give it a little bit of stick like that just to get him in, to line him up. that's it, they're both in, you can tell. And then we'll tighten them up. That's tight, like that. I don't mean that's tight, that's done. Yeah, I'll show you now. So what we do then, turn the Allen key around, put him in the slot. And normally you can get a torque on these, I don't know what they are, but I just put them, I call it body tight. So if I'm weighing what, 16.5 stone, I'm going to put 6. Oh, I'm not, I am heavy, but anyway. Okay. Now, when you've done something like this and you do the other side, the first thing I say, even though Jacob's not a customer, yeah, you're not a customer, he's I'm
not a customer now.
My future son-in-law, possibly. So when you drive off, I'll probably get this off, I'll probably drive this off for him off the drive, because when you put the brakes on, because you squeeze the caliper right back, your foot will probably hit the floor with the brake pedal. And you'll think, oh my god, and if someone's coming, you know, so you have to push them a little bit. You can sit in the car and do it anyway, but yeah. There we go. That's that side done. It's exactly the same. Whether we finish the video like we did, it doesn't matter. Right, so come to the other side, and what I've come across is this is the wire it's gone through. So it's just connected to here. So let's get this shoe out and have a quick pad, sorry, say not shoe. And normally the wire, now whether the wire has been cut through via the disc, it might have, yeah, you might be, yeah, you are, that's it. See that there?
Yeah.
So that's where your wire would go.
Yeah.
And it's cut through it.
Cut through it.
And that what tells you then that, so this will be a circuit. Once the circuit's broken, it'll say now you need to replace your shoes. Even though they don't, well, no, they're not that good. No. This one's quite badly worn actually. Yeah. So good call on that one. So that's it. That's it done. So I just wanted to show you this. So what you do with this, there should be a clip. I don't want to look a plonker, so I'll come back in a second when I can find a small screwdriver to get that off, and I'll show you what to do. It comes with a safety cap on, so what you do is just put your thumb on that little tab there, pull that back, comes off. So same with this one. So I'll use my screwdriver on that. So pull that tab back, and this should, it's probably got some muck on it. It's not the best. Oh, whew. Okay, that comes off. And then what we'll do now, we'll clean up, and then this will go back on there, like so. All right, and we're done. So, like we did the same as last time, take the shoes off. Give them, that one's quite loose, so that's all right. That's good. So we'll give these a bit of a clean, pull back together again, in reverse like we did last time. Caliper back on, put the bolts back in, connect this up, and we're good to go. Thank you. So yep, thanks if you watched the video, all the best, and like I said, give it a thumbs up and a like. The like helps the algorithms on the channel, which is great because I don't get paid for the videos, and all my videos are free. Take care, catch you next one.